This is Chippy with the N900, and in this video I'm going to show you some of the features of the browser and how fast it is and how it supports Flash and JavaScript. So we're connected to a local network here, that's 82.11g wireless network, and I'm already on YouTube. What I'm going to do is actually let's try some other websites first. So we can go to this overview page, which shows all the windows or tabs that are open, one of which is a bookmark tab, which is quite handy. So if we go to, just for example, well, let's start with a basic one, Google search. So that's pretty quick to come up there. That's already done. Go again to the bookmark selection. Let's try Flickr. And it seems to be that the browser presents itself as a full desktop browser, so we're not getting mobile versions of websites as we browse, which is quite good. And of course, you've got the zoom feature. The bigger the circle, the faster it zooms in and out. So little circles refine the zoom. There's big debates as to whether this is a silly gesture or whether it's actually going to create a new trend of zooming in on certain parts of people's bodies with little twirling motions. Anyway, back to the browser. So let's go to YouTube. It's quite a challenging website, and it will show you that Flash is actually working on the N900 as well. So there we go. That's the main site open there. We're able to zoom and pan around the site pretty quickly. Let's pick out one of the videos here, and we'll show you how YouTube in browser embedded playback works. So it's going to the page for the video right now. Seems to be taking a little bit of time there actually. Let's actually try a different one. There we go. That's loading up, and there's the Flash element. And I believe it plays the low quality version, so you don't get the option for HQ. Okay. So once you get a little bit of a stuttery start, but once it's in, it's actually very smooth and actually quite impressive. Let's try and go full screen. So full screen embedded Flash playback is actually quite impressive. So again, this is the low quality version, I believe, from the YouTube website. So no HQ and no HD options available here. And that's pretty impressive. We can actually, I think we should be able to move around the file, maybe not. So now I'm trying to find a way to get out of that. Okay, there we go. We're back in the embedded player. So actually, you know, if you're a sort of person that keeps up with news and events through YouTube, and you don't need the full quality, that's working pretty well. Let's go to a Java heavy website now, and that probably be something like Reader. Have a look. That's actually active in the background there as well, which is interesting. I'm going to close that window. There we go. Yeah, I want to go to, let's go to Google Reader. So a bit difficult for me to type behind the camera. Reader.google.com. The keyboard actually isn't that bad. Tiny keys, but they're nicely raised. So Google Reader, it's a very JavaScript heavy page, and on most mobile phones, well, at least those running with an ARM11 based processor, and that's most of the smartphones out there, take over a minute to load this page. On a PC it loads in about 10 seconds. The fastest mobile device I've seen handle it is the Arcos Android Internet tablet, which can fly through this JavaScript in no time at all. On the N900 it does seem to take a little bit longer, but remember, this is an early browser for the N900 and probably not the browser that Nokia are working towards. Phone ringing in the background. Sorry, there's the Fennec browser, which Mozilla are working on, which will use a newer, I believe, JavaScript rendering engine rather than the one which I believe is based on Mozilla 3.0 or Firefox 3.0. So really taking a bit too long there. In fact, I'm going to have to abort that because it's not so good. Let's try Memo. Sorry, Mebo, not Memo. Mebo.com, which is an online instant messenger application. Again, tons of JavaScript in it. The front page comes up. Encrypted page, yeah, no problem. And I'm going to... it's picked up the mobile version of it, interestingly enough. I wonder if we can get to the full version of the website from there. We can't. So I wasn't able to load the full Mebo.com website. The browser is identifying it as a, or rather the Mebo.com website is identifying the browser as a mobile browser, which is a shame because it is capable of handling it. But the mobile version is actually pretty cool, and all the JavaScript is working here. So this is a full JavaScript application that's working in the browser, which is nice. Let's have a look at some normal websites. In fact, in the background I've still got something running. I think it's YouTube. Let's turn that off. And let's go to umpcportal.com. So umpcportal.com, and we should see there's a fairly heavy page, lots of images, a couple of embedded Flash videos, a bit of JavaScript, and we'll see how that loads up. Doesn't seem to be connecting at the moment. That's interesting. Let's abort that one. Let's try our friends at Engadget. Again, another image heavy, very long front page they have. So there's Engadget loading, and oops, typo. Engadget, sorry, Engadget.com. So let's have a look, see how that loads up. So already the first content is there, and already I'm able to zoom in, so it's pretty nice. Zooming is reasonably smooth considering this is a resistive touchscreen and it's still loading the page. Let's go zoom right out. Still loading the page, but it actually doesn't matter because I'm flicking through the content. There's some backfill lag as you spin up quickly, and you very briefly see it, very similar to get to the backfill lag you get on Opera 9.5. But yeah, it seems to be loading pretty quickly, and certainly way better than the N810, which would have taken at least twice as long to load that content. Here we go again. Got the images there. Still loading the page, but I'm able to zoom in, zoom around quite nicely. So there is a double click to zoom, which zooms into a column, which is nice. But there's no reflowing on when you zoom in by hand. So this text is not reflowing like it would be on Opera 9.5. I can hit full screen on that as well to show you the full content. Let's try UMPC Portal again. You should be able to just start typing to... There's a page already, probably a little bit of this is buffered, but there might be some video content on it, so I can show you an embedded video. I have another place I can go to. jkkmobile.com. He always has a few videos on his front page, so let's go to jkkmobile.com, and that's loading up pretty quickly. And let's have a look, see if we can find a video. Here we go, here's JKK's Sharp Networker video. Just go to the article, and we should see the YouTube embedded player appear there. There it is. Hit play, and let's see how that goes. It's a little bit of an initial playback problem. I'm expecting that to smooth out though. It's actually still loading the page. Let's go full screen.
So let's cut into it and test it a
No,
bit
not perfect,
so
but actually watchable. The audio and video is synchronized, and some frame drops there, but actually pretty acceptable if you just want to snack on some YouTube content there.
To try if it can give more mobility to me. So
Okay, let's stop that. Go back to the open tabs, close a few of those off, and let's give UMPC Portal one more try. UMP, oops. I just posted a video on UMPC Portal. I wonder if my site is getting a bit overloaded. This is not a good show for UMPC Portal. It's not even connecting to the website. Okay, well everything else was working pretty well. So overall, you've got a pretty fast browser, full flash capability. I think that's Flash 9.5 or 9.4. It's doing videos in CPU rather than GPU, so there's no HQ and HD acceleration for the YouTube videos. Full screen capability, zooming. You've also got text select capability. If you're coming from the right here, you get a mouse, so you can actually move a mouse around the device and select text, and then I believe you can tap and click. I think you can tap and hold to copy and select text, so that's pretty good. But good features. This is not going to be the final browser, I don't believe. I think Fenix's going to come before the end of the year on the N900, which will actually make the experience even better, especially if they use the latest JavaScript engine in the Mozilla browser. So all in all, pretty good, and way better than other smartphones in this size category. Great steps forward for the Nokia devices. This is Chippy from UMPC Portal in Amsterdam, Memo Summit 2009 with Nokia N900. Thanks for watching.